Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Life with Linda. Now, I wanted to show you what's for dinner tonight. All right, so let's get started. What I'm going to make tonight is I had chicken tenders in the refrigerator. And so a really good idea, guys, to do is to go in your cabinet. Like when I have like random stuff in the fridge or in the freezer, I go in the cabinet and I say, okay, what can I pair up with this? So I have the chicken tenders. I didn't really want to do fried chicken cutlets tonight or fried chicken tenders. I want to just do something kind of different and comforty kind of. So I have the chicken tenders and I went in my cabinet. I searched and I found a can of cream of mushroom soup and a can of cream of chicken soup and a small can of mushrooms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a chicken kind of creamy mushroom type of thing over mashed potatoes. Doesn't that sound yummy? And broccoli I'm going to make too. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I'm going to bring you over here. All right, so what I have here is chicken tenders. Okay, now tonight there's going to be there's 5 people eating in my family. So I'm not sure how many I'm going to make. I'll probably make 3 or 4 chicken tenders each. Let's come closer over here so you can literally see it in the pan. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put my flame on. I'm going to put it on like medium high because I want a little bit of sear on it. Put some olive oil in here. Okay, a couple of spurts. Like again, guys, you know that I don't really measure as far as oil and all that goes. I just kind of use my judgment. And if you hear my voice being a little raspy tonight, it's because I woke up this morning with some sort of a cold. I don't know. I feel all congested and stuff and kind of feeling a little bit under the weather. But you know what? Still got to make dinner. So here I am. Okay, pushing through it. All right. So now while that heats up, I'm going to get a fork. Get a fork for the chicken. Now, like I said, I have about these size chicken tenders. So I'll probably make like 3 or 4 each, so that's 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 12, I don't know, about 15 tenders, because even if I make a little bit extra, I like to have chicken in the refrigerator. It's really good to like throw into salads and to, just eat regularly if you want some sort of a protein, if you can't eat a lot of carbs, like I can't. So, so that's, it's always good to have extra chicken in the refrigerator. Okay, so this should be getting a little hot. Now, I'm not going to put my garlic in yet because if I put the garlic in too early, it'll burn, it'll become very bitter, and it just won't be good. So I'm going to put the chicken in first, let that saute a little bit with seasonings, and then throw the fresh garlic in before I put all the other stuff in. All right? Okay, I think it's hot enough by now. Let's see. Okay. No sizzle. Let's give it another second. So I'm going to tell you guys a story while I'm making dinner. Last couple of weeks, I've been hearing up in our bedroom, like scratching in the wall, and like we have this like little back room in our room that like has a door that closes, and we don't open it, we keep it closed and stuff. But the last couple of weeks, I've been hearing like a scratching on the wall. So I'm like, what is that? And my husband, he never hears it. I'm the only one who hears it. He can never hear it. So I just was a little nervous about it. I'm thinking, oh my God, is there a mouse in the wall or something? This time of year, they like to try to get into the houses. So anyway, I forgot about it. And then the other day I went up in my bedroom and I heard a little scratching. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, but let me tell you something about me. If you know something about me, there's one thing about me. I don't like frogs and I don't like mice. Petrified of mice, rats, all that stuff just makes my skin crawl, and I'm petrified. So, it went away. I didn't hear it in a few days or whatever. And then my daughter Jennifer was upstairs, and she came downstairs later on. And then as right before she was going to bed, she goes, "I'm going to do this while I'm talking to you." See, that's the sizzle that you want to hear. Right there, okay? Now, as she's going to bed, she has a routine. I tell her to go to the bathroom, and then we're going to go up to bed. And so she goes, "Oh, Mom, I got to tell you something." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh, just very nonchalantly, before when I was going upstairs, I was almost at the top of the steps, and I saw something run fast in your room. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? She's like, I don't know, some sort of bug or something. It was a bug. I don't know what it was. I said, a bug? She said, yeah, it was kind of round and fat. She goes, and it ran in your room really fast. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? So of course right away I think, oh my God, it has to be an app. It has to be. So I'm like in a panic. My husband just gets home from work. He works till 11:30 at night. He gets home late. And I'm saying, oh my God, it's a mouse. So we're kind of, quizzing Jen. We're like, well, what did it look like? What, are you sure? And she's like, Mom, yeah. But it also had a tail. I'm like, a tail? That's definitely a mouse. Well, I said, there's no way I'm sleeping upstairs. I'm not sleeping in my bedroom. I made my husband bring me down my pillow, and I slept on the couch. And he's like, well, what are you gonna do? Not sleep in the bedroom? I said, not until you catch that thing. So now I gotta go and get those mouse traps, because there's no way I'm sleeping up in my bedroom until that mouse is caught. I'm afraid it's gonna be crawling on me. I don't know where it is. He searched through me. He said there's no mice up there or anything, but I am in a panic. So this is it. Is that hysterical? A mouse. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 in here. Now I know I know mice at this time of year do, try to get into the house, so it is a normal kind of thing. But there's no way I'm sleeping up in that bedroom with a mouse. There's no way. How many of you can relate to that? Drop a little note in the box down below and let me know how you feel about mice. Not fun. All right, so let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 in here, and I could definitely fit more in here. Like I said, chicken tenders and chicken itself is always great to have into the have in the refrigerator. It won't go bad most of the time. Okay, so 3. Put a couple more. Let me put this one. So now what I'm going to do is while this fries up, sautés up, I'm going to put this aside, because this I can have leftover. I can make something else with that one day during the week. That chicken. Let me see if is this better? No, that's not better. All right, well, yeah. See, the chicken's sauteing up now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my seasonings, okay? Now you know how I do my seasonings, guys. Little salt. Just enough to coat. Gotta have salt. You gotta have flavor. Pepper. Okay. Some onion powder. Like I said, add your seasonings so you have flavor in your food, because if there's no flavor, it's no fun. And onion powder. Okay. I'm going to do the other sides too, once they saute. Once the other side, probably about like 3 or 4 minutes on each side. And then because I don't want to overcook it, because what I'm going to do is it's going to cook in the cream of mushroom soup and the cream of chicken soup. It's going to cook in there. So you don't want to overcook it, because chicken is not good overcooked. It's gross. Okay. So I have the fresh garlic here. I'm not going to put that in yet, because I want to wait a little bit. I don't want that to burn and get all kind of, cruddy. So this is sauteing. I can't stand the glare on this thing. There you go. See, guys? Yeah, let this cook. I'm going to let this cook now, and then I'm going to turn the chicken over. All right, so I have the chicken. I turned it over. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take the chicken out for a minute and put it on a plate, because what I want to do is I want to saute the mushrooms in here, and then I'm going to add the chicken back and the soups and stuff. Okay? And you want the chicken, just done. Like, of course, it has to be done, because it's chicken and you'll get sick if you don't. But I don't want it overcooked. The worst thing about chicken breasts is overcooking them. I actually like to use thighs a lot. Thighs just for some reason are much juicier. Just much tender, and I really, really like to use thighs. Whoops! Oh God, chicken overboard now. No saving that chicken, is there? Garbage. I always do this every time something goes overboard. It's crazy. Just crazy. I hope you can see. I'm going to put the light back on because, I don't know. Now, all this right here, guys, is juice, is flavor. All that stuck to the pan is flavor. That's the oil and the chicken, drippings. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scrape all this, you see? Scrape it all, move it all around. Okay, I'm going to put just another drop of olive oil, not much because it has a lot of oil in it already. Okay, the mushrooms go in, canned mushrooms. You can use fresh, you can use canned, whatever you want. It's only going to take a minute or two for them to saute a little bit. Like I said, I don't want it to burn. And because the mushrooms, sorry, close up. Because the mushrooms have a lot of moisture in them, the garlic won't burn. So I'm putting in like a big heaping spoon of garlic because we like garlic in our house. But if you don't like garlic, you don't have to have garlic. You could use a little garlic powder if you don't like the strong taste of garlic. So that looks delicious. Okay. Now that's done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the chicken back in. Oh my God, I'm just a disaster. Put the chicken back in. Hey, this is real life, guys, right? Real life. Tuesday night, cooking dinner for my family. All right, put the chicken back in. And I have a pot, if you see over here, boiling, because what I'm going to make is these quick mashed potatoes. I don't know if you guys know about the store Aldi. If you have an Aldi in your area where you live, go to Aldi. These were like 69 cents. They're garlic mashed potatoes, and they're amazing. They are just amazing. No, they're not real potatoes, guys. They're packaged mashed potatoes. 2 cups of water boiling. You put it in, and you mix it up with butter. A little milk or cream, delicious. Quick, easy weeknight meal. All right, so this is all sauteing in the garlic. Now I'm going to season this a little bit more. And I'm going to put cream of mushroom soup. Okay, I had 1 can of each. It doesn't matter. I'm mixing them up. If I had 2 cans of cream of mushroom, I'd probably just put the 2 cans of cream of mushroom, but it's fine. I'm mixing it up, cream of chicken and cream of mushroom. It really doesn't matter. It's still going to be delicious with 2 different ones. This is what's going to make it nice and creamy. Okay? Give that a good mix. Now what I do with my, this is a really good tip, like even with like tomato sauce, when you make your own homemade tomato sauce, there's always this little residual stuff in here. Put a little water in each can, shake it up, and this way you use what's in the can, and you also have a little bit more juice. See? You don't waste. No waste, guys. That's the way you got to do it today. Everything costs so much money and everything. No waste. All right, so I mix this up good. You guys, I hope you guys can see it. Can't stand the glare on this. You mix this up. Now this is going to saute. This is going to, I'm going to let simmer probably for about 10 minutes because I want to make sure that the chicken is fully cooked. There you go. I got to fix this lighting situation. It's difficult. Okay, so this is going to simmer for 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to put it all together. All right, guys, so it's all done. Okay, the chicken came out delicious. It is so I just need a little bite. It's so moist. Look now. This is what it looks like. Now, what I did was, because I felt like the soup, you know, it was kind of thick, I added a little bit of cream in it and just to my own judgment mixed it in, and it made it, the consistency so good. So what we're going to have tonight is, I guess I'll call this chicken a la mushroom, maybe? Chicken a la mushroom. We're going to have chicken a la mushroom with cream sauce, mashed potatoes, corn, and broccoli. I'm on a corn fetish. I had corn last night, but I was in the mood for it again, so I made a can of corn too. Okay, so let me plate this. This is going to be my plate, guys, okay? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mashed potatoes first. I really can only be having a little bit of mashed potatoes because I'm not even supposed to be having mashed potatoes. But I'm having mashed potatoes tonight, guys. My carbs for the day. Broccoli. Now, what I didn't show you, I always put in my broccoli is a little squig, a little squeeze of lemon. It really just does it great. Sometimes what I do is I'll steam the broccoli because I buy like the frozen bags. Make it easy. You stick them in the microwave for 3, 4, 5 minutes. The broccoli's done. Well, I shorten it a little bit, and then what I'll do is I'll put it in the frying pan with a little garlic and a little lemon. So good, guys. I mean, it tastes like gourmet broccoli. Delicious. Okay, mashed potatoes. I'm going to give myself some corn. Not too much. And then I'm going to give myself some chicken. Now, just with the juice alone, you know, I would normally make like a little thing of mashed potatoes a little thing of gravy with mashed potatoes, but you don't need it. You don't need it because you have this delicious sauce inside of here. You take some of the sauce, put it on your mashed potatoes, and there you go. This is what's for dinner tonight on a weeknight, Tuesday. Okay? I hope you guys try this. Really, use your own like ideas. Just, you know, get in the kitchen and think of something. Go through your cabinets and say, oh, you know, I have steak in there. Maybe I can make, oh, look, I have broccoli in the freezer. I can make a broccoli and steak. Or I can make, you know, chicken and string beans, or, you know, and go look in your pantry and see what you got in there. You can make, I'm telling you right now, if you go in your pantry and your refrigerator, most people probably have 3 meals already. They don't even know it. You just have to really look and be creative. That's really what you got to do. You just got to create, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. So I hope you try this, guys. And if you like my videos, hit the button below. Hit the thumbs up button below, subscribe and share, and hit that notification button. This way, whenever I put a video out, you guys can see it, okay? I also want to give a shout out to Marcos and Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Hi, guys. Hi, Marcos. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this, and I'm going to start making some little kid-friendly things so you can enjoy, okay? Have a great night.